Welcome to RAS News. Across Africa, a series of major developments are shaping politics, economics, and regional cooperation. Here are today's top stories. Nigeria is leading a continent-wide drive to unify oil regulations. 16 countries met in Accra to launch the new African Petroleum Regulators Forum. The initiative aims to harmonize energy laws, boost transparency, encourage cross-border gas trade, and better manage emissions in the oil and gas sector. In southern Africa, South Africa is negotiating with the United States to ease newly imposed tariffs. President Cyril Ramaphosa has criticized Washington's trade stance as weaponized, saying the higher tariffs are hurting African exporters. At the same time, South Africa is deepening economic ties with China, with new Chinese investments planned in energy, mining, and infrastructure. Trade talks with the US are also making headlines elsewhere. Lesotho's government says the US is prepared to extend the African Growth and Opportunity Act, or AGOA, by 1 year. Kenya is pushing further, seeking a 5-year renewal and working to finalize a direct bilateral trade agreement with Washington by the end of the year. In Central Africa, the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda are set to begin security measures in October under a US-backed peace plan. The agreement aims to curb armed groups in eastern Congo, including the FDLR, and to de-escalate one of the region's most persistent conflicts. Meanwhile, African leaders have launched an ambitious climate initiative. Meeting in Addis Ababa, they unveiled the Africa Climate Innovation Compact and the African Climate Facility, a plan to raise $50 billion each year for green energy, infrastructure, and climate resilience projects across the continent. Economists warn of mounting financial pressures. A new Moody's report shows that major sub-Saharan economies, including Nigeria, Kenya, and South Africa, are being squeezed by high borrowing costs, threatening growth and straining debt sustainability. South Africa and China, however, are moving ahead with new investment agreements, as Beijing looks to expand its role in African mining, renewable energy, and infrastructure, partly filling gaps left by rising Western tariffs. And in sports, Kigali, Rwanda, is making history by hosting the 2025 UCI Road World Championships. The first time cycling's flagship road racing event is being staged on African soil. The milestone is being celebrated as a boost to Africa's global sporting profile. These stories highlight Africa's shifting economic partnerships, growing efforts to address climate change, ongoing regional security challenges, and historic moments on the global stage. Stay tuned as these developments continue to shape the continent's future. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.